What's going on, everyone? Sciz1 here, and have I got a little surprise for you guys today. We got a nice dose of some good old-fashioned fun. We're gonna do an unboxing here. I got 13 different graffiti supplies in this unboxing that we're gonna take a look at today, but I'll get right into it. We're back out here at the tracks. You guys have told me that you enjoy the unboxings at the tracks, and frankly, I agree. I come out here because it's such a nice, quiet, peaceful spot, and a great one to do an unboxing at. So I'm going to turn this on its side so I know what's going on in here. Now this unboxing is going to contain a lot of new stuff to the graffiti market, and some of it will already be out with reviews on the channel. I like to get my reviews out before the unboxings because, you know me, I try really hard to give you guys not only the highest quality reviews but the most timely reviews as well. So that being said, first thing here, a new product from On The Run. It is a Speed White, high-quality solvent-based correction pen fluid. I thought that was interesting that they're putting out some sort of fluid that's specifically for correction pens. Comes in a 100 milliliter little bottle. Nice shape, I like it. It does look like a very white liquid, I believe. Yeah, you're actually seeing the liquid color through that. The bottle is clear, it looks like. And since you guys can see the paint, I might as well pull it out right now for you guys. I got 3 cans of white in these Dang Jumbo cans. Great little paint brand. I have a review specifically of the Dang Jumbo out on the channel, link in the corner in the cards and in the description. There's the other can of white there. And of course, a couple cans of black as well. Good little bombing setup, the white and the black. No one can argue with that, but here's where we're going to be doing some more cutting. Don't ask me why they wrapped up an empty mop like this, but they did. They also did not put the nib on correctly here, but this is the supreme size of the Grog Squeezer. 25 millimeter nib, huge nib right there. This is the only size I've never bothered to try out. Honestly, I like the smaller nibs a little bit better, but this will be an interesting try for sure. Someone was asking me the other day on the channel what my favorite size of the Grog is, because, you know, I run my mouth so much about how much I like Grog. I did give them my current answer, but I figured I should also try the biggest size out to see if my answer changes at all. Another entirely new product here, OTR just came out with, and I gotta say, right off the bat, I'm liking what I feel here. This is like, just without trying to squeeze it, I can accidentally squeeze the body of this marker, so this will be a drippy marker if you're into that sort of thing. It's a 90 milliliter 18 millimeter round nib tip. Really interesting how long they've kept the hair on this nib, but I'm gonna be real interested to try out this mop because it's the most squeezy thing I've seen here. The review of this will be linked in the cards in the corner or in the description below as well, and this is a brand new product as well, just to be 100% clear. I know I mentioned that. Also got a 120 milliliter refill of the Soul Tip paint here. They come in the 200 milliliter size, which is a bit of a better deal. I did want to get this one though, because it's nice to have one of these little, well, this is overflowing a bit. Let's just recap that and pretend it did not happen. It is nice to have this sort of refill system as well, so I might save this once it's empty, continue using it as refills, I guess. But we got this in hot pink. And another new OTR product, they just released a huge line of products. This is the Incredible Ink, high-quality alcohol-based heavy-duty industrial ink. I'm not actually sure if the ink itself is new because they've had the Incredible chisel tip markers, I believe, for a little longer, but I don't know if you could buy refills. So at least the refills of this ink are new. Ultra fade and UV resistant, extremely permanent. There will be a review of this as well. It might not be out yet. If it is, you know the drill. Check the cards, check the description. This is just a red color. They don't go more in depth than that. I think they sell red, blue, and possibly something else, but as with any ink, the colors are a little bit more limited usually. And this here is the 200 milliliter size I was talking about of the Soul Tip paint, 210 milliliters. Actually, I was incorrect, but this color is pastel blue. And the last 3 things I'll show you together here. We got the new OTR empty mops, the Superflow squeeze markers. I got the 2 different marker bodies. They feel sort of rigid, actually. More so than I thought they would. But they have this different sort of nib. That's one I haven't actually seen before. It's more of a mesh than a hair that they have on here, so that's very interesting. Yeah, the nibs are nice and easy to take out, get in. That's awesome for refills. filling. I'll show you these nibs inside of them. I'll give you a better shot of it on camera too. The inside looks a little bit different in terms of the flow regulation there. So I have high hopes for how these nibs work, and it's nice to see OTR still innovating, pushing the boundary, and trying to produce some actual gold standard type products. So you can see this one, same kind of nib. This one's a 50 milliliter, this one's a 60, so very similar in size. And the nibs, if they're not identical, they're very close, but I'm pretty sure they're identical as well. And one last thing here, wind is killing me today. One last thing here though today, not a new OTR product, just one that I hadn't taken a look at yet. I get a lot of requests to be reviewing this one, and that is the On The Run Sole Tip Squeeze Marker, the 04. These other two empties I showed you are the 08 and the 09. So this one's older. They have this longer haired nib. So this one is a 75 milliliter. Actually, it might be new, because I thought they had the 90 and not the 75. Unclear. Anyway, that's an empty one as well. We'll be reviewing all of these if the reviews aren't out already. One last thing I got, because it's free with your order, is some gloves. Gloves are nice for painting the pieces. As always, they threw in some dope stickers. That's nice. But yeah, I figured I'd let you guys share in a bit of mystery with me. I love doing the unboxings. They're even better for you guys because you don't know what I got. And it's a good old-fashioned dose of fun for everyone. So stay tuned. Check out some of the reviews that are on screen at the end of this video. If you're interested in any of the products there, we reviewed over 60 different graffiti-related products on the channel, as well as we have many other graffiti-related series that make up the over 300 graffiti-related videos here on the channel. So I hope to see you in one of those very soon. Until then, peace.